widen your stance too. Your stance is pretty narrow. But if you're going for just a strict press, I would fix those things, and you probably won't hit a sticking point on that last rep. You probably be able to add a little bit more weight to that bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so as for the shoes, even if you're trying to go like the minimalist route for whatever reason, if you're lifting in like a Converse or any sort of like Van or anything like that, just get something that's not like a bouncy moon shoe, like a running shoe. You can get them at, like a big box store for incredibly cheap, like $10 to $15 a pair, and just lace them tight as hell. It will help pretty dramatically. We didn't evolve with shoes, but they are only helpful. I don't really think they're detrimental in many situations.
We didn't evolve with clothes either, so
Yeah, man. If you're going full Rusty Hog, just belt only.
Full Rusty Hog.
Hog out, no clothes. From this viewing angle, it would be theoretically "quote unquote" safe for the audience. Unless you're a very lucky man, we wouldn't see the trail end of it.
I don't know.
Well, coming back to get his camera, we would have seen just got everything an eyeball.
Oh yeah. He's walking back to the camera, and we just get smacked in the face with it. Yeah. So a lot of people think the bottom position of the press has to be comfortable, or it should feel like you're just kind of stacked there, like the bar can rest on passive structures. If you put the bar quite low, it's just going to hang off of your shoulder. Okay, you're essentially creating tension in your upper arm by the lower arm pushing down at the elbow. So it feels like comfortable. You're like, oh, I could probably hold fucking 225 here if you just let your shoulders sag enough. You kind of have to think about keeping the bar in a partially pressed position. Your hands are too externally rotated right now. That's why the wrists are bent back. So whenever you're taking your grip, I think Nick D has a good video on this recently. I forgot what it's called, but he runs through basically tilting the hands down. I say create a triangle with your hands like this and then move the hands out. But you need to turn your hands down, get the bar seated right on this outside corner of your palm, and then think about keeping it in a partially pressed position. So the bottom of the press is not comfortable. I like to say float it right above your collarbones. Okay. Not in front of your collarbone, but right above it. That way it's really close to your neck. It's normally right over midfoot. And the bar is going to be about 2.5 to 3 inches higher. But yeah, fix the bottom position of the press, fix your grip, get some shoes, and I think that should be it.
Yep. I don't understand this whole barefoot lifting thing. Did you guys understand why it's a thing?
I've heard people trying to soak nutrients up from the ground. I've heard all sorts of fun things. So I don't know. I don't understand it.
There's like a school. Yeah, there's a school of lifto mumbo jumbery where it's like you need to create the tripod with your foot. So you'll have your heel and then like the pinky side and the big toe side. And those are the three components of the tripod. And you need to like equally distribute force through all of them to be a good squatter. And a bunch of crazy memes like that.
Well, isn't there like a grounding thing? Is that what I'm thinking of? Soaking up nutrients from the ground, like grounding. That's a thing.
That's like next level mom science that Rusty's talking about.
Yeah, but you're not soaking any nutrients up on a gym floor. All he's soaking up is 10 years of bacteria and fungus.
Yes. Hey man, you got to build that immune system up. You got to fight COVID.
Yeah, man.
Well, I noticed that at powerlifting gyms. I mean, I was at a powerlifting gym here before COVID. And it's a number of people who just walked around barefoot, putting their disgusting feet up on benches, and they'd be on the floor doing rolling out their muscles, and then they'd put their feet up on benches, and it was just I don't know, man. It just grossed
come on,
me out.
man. It's, I think you'll see a number of exceptionally strong people do it because they're just like in compression shorts and a belt and nothing else on, and they're like, yeah, dog, I'm squatting like 900 pounds. So people are like, this must be the way. But it's not. No. Wear some shoes. Shoes are very helpful.
Yeah, if you're squatting 900 pounds, then nobody can tell you what to do. But if you're not squatting 900 pounds, follow what other people have messed up, so you can do the right thing.